In the dazzling spotlight of social media, where millions chase perfection through filters and fleeting trends, one woman stepped forward not to conform, but to redefine beauty itself. Picture a radiant figure moving with effortless grace, her curves celebrated like ancient sculptures brought to life, her smile carrying the warmth of Moroccan sunsets and the fire of unshakable confidence. This is Sarah Nouara, the Instagram fashion influencer whose journey from quiet dreams in North Africa to global stages of self-love has touched hearts across continents. Her story whispers a powerful truth. True style isn't about fitting in, it's about standing tall in the skin you were born to wear. If tales of bold models who turn challenges into triumphs light a spark in your soul, then hit subscribe and join the Sweet Models World family today. Here, we dive deep into the lives of visionaries like Sarah, delivering the inspiration you need to chase your own spotlight. Born on December 24, 1995, in the vibrant heart of Morocco, Sarah Nouara entered the world surrounded by the rich tapestry of North African culture, where bustling souks hummed with the scent of spices, where ancient rhythms pulsed through narrow streets, and where family bonds wove unbreakable threads of resilience. From her earliest days, she felt the pull of something greater than the ordinary. While other children played simple games, young Sarah was drawn to the flowing fabrics in her mother's wardrobe, the way sunlight danced across colorful kaftans, and the hypnotic sway of traditional dances performed at celebrations. She didn't just watch. She absorbed it all, twirling in secret corners of her home, dreaming of a life where her body, full, strong, and beautifully curved, could be the canvas for her expression rather than something to hide. Morocco shaped her in profound ways. The country's blend of Berber heritage, Arab elegance, and Mediterranean warmth taught her that beauty comes in layers, in stories passed down through generations, in the confidence of women who carry themselves with quiet power despite life's storms. Yet as she grew into her teenage years, Sarah began to notice the subtle pressures of a world fixated on narrow ideals. Billboards and magazines whispered that success in fashion belonged to the slender and the straight-lined. Society's gaze could feel heavy, like an unspoken rule that curves were flaws to minimize rather than gifts to amplify. But Sarah refused to shrink. Instead, she leaned in. She completed her college and university studies in Morocco, building a foundation of knowledge and discipline that would later fuel her creative fire. Education wasn't just textbooks for her, it was preparation, a quiet gathering of strength before she stepped onto the world stage. The turning point came when Sarah made the bold decision to move to France. Leaving behind the familiar streets of her homeland, she arrived in a new country carrying suitcases filled with dreams and a heart full of Moroccan rhythm. France, with its legendary fashion capital Paris just a train ride away, offered fresh horizons, but it also presented new challenges. Here, in the land of haute couture, the fashion industry often celebrated extremes, and plus-size voices were still fighting for room at the table. Sarah lived with her family and relatives, drawing on their unwavering support as she navigated this new chapter. The move wasn't easy, the adjustment to different customs, the ache of missing home, but it became the catalyst that transformed her from dreamer to doer. She began experimenting with style in private, pairing flowing Moroccan-inspired robes with sleek European cuts, layering vibrant prints over modern silhouettes, and always choosing outfits that moved with her body rather than against it. It was during those early days in France that Sarah discovered the power of social media as her personal runway. She created her Instagram account, pouring her passion into every post. Her first reels were simple yet magnetic, her dancing to upbeat tracks that fused Arabic beats with contemporary pop, her body swaying with joy that radiated through the screen. She shared fashion looks that celebrated her natural curves, elegant evening dresses hugging her 38-34-42 figure with grace, casual streetwear that felt effortlessly chic, glamorous makeup that highlighted her warm brown eyes and flowing brown hair. Standing at approximately 5 feet 6 inches and weighing around 76 kilograms, Sarah didn't just pose, she commanded the frame. Each video told a story of self-acceptance, of a woman who had decided that her body was not a limitation but her greatest strength. Word spread quickly. Followers began pouring in, drawn not only to her stunning visuals, but to the authenticity that shone through every caption and every movement. What started as a handful of likes grew into thousands, then tens of thousands, as her content resonated with women worldwide who had felt unseen in the fashion world. Sarah's reels went viral. Dance challenges that showcased her infectious energy, styling sessions where she transformed everyday pieces into statement looks, and heartfelt messages reminding viewers that confidence is the ultimate accessory. Beauty isn't a size. Her presence seemed to declare with every confident stride. It's the light you choose to shine. As her platform expanded to over 260,000 dedicated followers on Instagram alone, with more than 500 posts chronicling her evolution, and nearly 1 million across TikTok and other platforms, Sarah became a true force in the plus-size fashion space. She wasn't chasing brand deals or chasing trends for the sake of virality. Instead, she remained fiercely independent, curating her content on her own terms. No major sponsorships dictated her message. Her creativity flowed freely. She posed beside luxury cars in flowing gowns that billowed like sails in the wind, capturing the cinematic glamour of a woman owning her space. She danced in sunlit rooms, her movements telling stories of empowerment that transcended language. Moroccan heritage infused everything, subtle nods in her captions written in Arabic, outfits that honored her roots while embracing French sophistication, creating a fusion that felt both exotic and universally relatable. But Sarah's impact runs far deeper than aesthetics. In an industry that has historically marginalized plus-size bodies, especially those from diverse cultural backgrounds, she has become a powerful advocate for body positivity. Her content doesn't just showcase clothes, it challenges viewers to look inward. She shares moments of vulnerability, reflecting on the journey from self-doubt to self-celebration, encouraging women to stand in front of the mirror and see strength instead of flaws. Young girls in Morocco, curvy women across Europe, mothers balancing life and dreams, all have found solace in her words and visuals. Comments flood her posts. "You gave me the courage to wear that dress. Finally, someone who looks like me and owns it completely." Sarah's story proves that representation matters, that when one woman rises without apology, she lifts countless others with her. Imagine the cinematic scenes of her daily life, waking to the soft light filtering through French windows, choosing an outfit that makes her feel unstoppable, stepping out into the city with her head held high. Evenings spent creating content that feels like mini-movies, carefully lit shots where every curve tells a tale of resilience, dance sequences filmed with passion that makes the camera come alive. Through it all, Sarah stays grounded. She remains single and fully devoted to her craft, channeling her energy into inspiring the next generation rather than distractions. Her family in France provides the quiet anchor, reminding her of where she came from even as she builds something extraordinary. Sarah Nouara's ascent isn't a fairy tale of overnight success. It's a testament to persistence, vision, and heart. She faced the same doubts many of us carry, the voice that says you're too much or not enough. Yet she transformed those doubts into fuel. Every reel she posts, every fashion statement she makes, carries the message that style is personal, that fashion should serve you, not the other way around. In a cinematic sense, her life unfolds like an epic film. The opening act in Morocco's Golden Light, the rising tension of cultural transition in France, the triumphant montage of growing influence, and the ongoing saga of a woman who continues to evolve. Her brown eyes sparkle with the wisdom of someone who has walked through fire and emerged radiant. Her curves, once perhaps a source of quiet insecurity, now stand as symbols of abundance and power. What makes Sarah truly motivational is her refusal to be boxed in. She dances not just for likes, but for liberation. She styles not to impress, but to express. In doing so, she invites every viewer into her world, a world where plus size isn't a category but a celebration, where Moroccan roots add depth to global trends, where one influencer's courage ripples outward like waves across an ocean. She has carved a unique lane in Instagram fashion, proving that authenticity outshines perfection every time. Her journey reminds us all that the most powerful transformations happen when we stop waiting for permission and start creating our own rules. As Sarah continues to grow, experimenting with new styles, deepening her connection with her audience, and perhaps one day expanding into even broader creative territories, her light only burns brighter. She embodies the idea that success isn't measured in inches or followers alone, but in the lives touched and the barriers broken. For anyone watching her today, scrolling through her feed on a tough day, her presence offers a gentle yet firm push. You are enough. Your body is worthy. Your dreams deserve the spotlight. Sarah Nouara didn't just become an Instagram fashion influencer. She became a movement. A reminder that from the dusty paths of Moroccan childhoods to the polished feeds of international fame, the most beautiful stories are those written with courage and love for oneself. Her biography isn't finished. Every new post adds another chapter, another reason to believe in the power of showing up exactly as you are. If Sarah's incredible journey has inspired you to embrace your own story with fresh courage, then do yourself a favor, subscribe to Sweet Model's World, turn on notifications, and never miss another empowering biography that celebrates the women rewriting fashion's future. Like this video if her confidence lit you up, drop a comment sharing which part of her story resonated most, and let's keep building this community of dreamers and doers together. Your next chapter of inspiration starts right here.